Welcome back. It's time for our Pet Doctor segment. We have Dr. Larsen here from the Westville Animal Hospital with
Maui and Mona. I have Mona here. Mona is really not wanting to sit too still. Maui's pretty chilled out. They're about 14 weeks old.
And they're looking for homes.
They're looking for homes. They're nice kitties.
Yeah, so if you're in the market for a new cat, again, always check your animal shelters. You can check with Westville. And maybe these two will still be available for you.
Maybe they will.
We're going to talk about something that doesn't affect them yet. We're talking cat obesity, to be politically correct, or fat cats, you know.
Yeah.
I would imagine food has a lot to do with how cats become overweight.
Tim, I think it has a whole lot to do with it.
It's not just them, though.
No, it works for all of us, doesn't it? So with our cats, obesity is usually brought on by cats that just like to eat too much. They like the endless food dish. And they go to it and they have a snack whenever they want to, and they demand more when their food dish is empty, and that all counts up as obesity.
Adds up pretty quick.
Now, if it's not from getting too much food, it's because they get food with too many calories in it.
Okay, that's
so we got to watch out for that too. Too many calories, too much food.
So it could be too much food, or it could be just too high calorie food. Either way.
Yep.
How about the activity level, things like that?
Well, you know, when cats are really active, we don't see them be obese.
Yeah.
It's when they kind of chill out as they get a bit older. That's when obesity sneaks in. Can we keep our cats as they get a little bit older, more active? That's a challenge, but that would be a goal.
What about, and I've heard this before, neutering or spaying? Does that lead to weight gain?
It does, because the metabolic rate in cats that are intact, that are not spayed or neutered, is going to be higher. They need more calories just to go through the day.
Really?
Yeah, but our spayed and neutered cats need about 25% less calories. Now,
okay.
If you read the feeding guides on the cat food, they're not going to say a word about that.
Yeah.
But I think it must be set more for the intact cat.
Okay.
So feed about 25% less food for your spayed or neutered cat.
Something that you don't think about.
Control the obesity.
All right. Genetics passed down from cat to cat, maybe?
Yeah, there are a few breeds of cats that just don't ever get obese. It's just
really
amazing. There's some that are kind of neutral on it, but you know, the surprising thing is, mixed breeds, as Maui and Mona are the ones that tend to get obesity the most.
Really?
You know, the mixed breeds.
Okay, and you kind of hinted at this earlier, that as they get older, it can tend to become a bit more of a problem.
That's right. Now, they have their golden years. Cats have golden years that are not going to gain weight. Up to 2 years old, they're pretty active.
Yeah.
Burn those calories off, they're fine. When they're over 12 years old, they won't eat as much. They'll control their weight that way. But if you have a 12-year-old cat that's gotten obese over the previous 10 years,
yeah,
they're not going to lose weight. They're just going to quit gaining as much.
It's that middle ground where things can really start
That's where the action happens.
Kind of get out of control there.
Yes.
Outdoor versus indoor?
Same difference for the activity level. They're more active outside.
Mm-hmm.
And they're burning those calories more.
Running around a whole lot, chasing things.
But I tell people, don't leave that as an excuse to let your indoor cat out. There's so many cons of doing that, to let your cats get in trouble outside. Feed them less food. Feed them less food and less calories is a lot better idea.
That's the key. Okay, how do you get them, how do you reverse it? How do you go back the other way?
Well, the big thing is you have to look in the mirror and see, well, where's this obesity come from? I know it comes from the food, but gosh, who feeds them?
Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah, what can we do? So we're going to, one way we can do it is feed about 25% less of their food that they're going to be on. That's going to drop calories. It's about calories more than it is about anything else in the food. That may help, 25% less calories. Or where you can find food that has 25% less calories in it. The best combination to lose this weight is do both things.
There you go.
25% less food that has less calories in it.
All right, and again, it starts with you, so you got to make that choice for the cat.
Yeah, look in the mirror.
All right, thanks, Doc. We'll be coming right back. Stick with us.